What's good? It is your boy Bay. Glory to God, man. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about NBA 2K23 new builder system, or the system that they can use to create the most balanced builder in NBA 2K history. Hear me out. I know a lot of people are 50-50 when it comes to the glitch builds and non-glitch builds. I will say this. Glitch builds have been able to unlock restrictions or unlock attributes and badges that they wasn't capable of unlocking when the game first dropped. So that have diluted the gameplay to a degree, and it have changed the gameplay. But at the end of the day, make what you want. Now, what I want to talk about is how 2K can make the builder for 2K23 the best builder ever. And how you going to do that, babe? Let me tell you. You take a little bit of the old, mix it with a little bit of the new, and you make all of our dreams come true. Y'all like that? So hear me out. If you have a chart, maybe it's a custom pie chart, whatever. I don't care how they create it. Or it's a play style chart, whatever. I don't know what they do. And based off your play style, they have different sort of things that cost. If we get into play styles, it may be a little bit more complicated. That may be to the future, but let's simplify it, babe, because a lot of people need simplicity. So you have archetypes per se. You have like the 4 different takeovers or whatever, or the multiple takeovers. You know how you get the takeovers at the end of the screen after creating your attributes? You get to select those takeovers, and what you choose as your first, your second, or your third, and your fourth matters now. It matters. And how does it matter, babe? It matters because now whatever you have first will cost less to upgrade. Whatever you have second will cost a little bit more than what the first one cost. Whatever you have third will cost a lot more than the first and the second, and whatever you put fourth will cost extremely more, right? So now you have the autonomy to make whatever you want, but anything that's not in your 1 or your 2 is going to be expensive. And let's just say you say, I just want these 2. There's multiple options. Let's say I don't want to be 3 archetypes. I just want 2 archetypes, and I choose my 2 takeovers per se. Based off those takeovers and so forth, or archetypes that I've selected, I can upgrade those things at a fairly reasonable charge or price, but anything outside of that is going to be extremely expensive because it's outside of my parameters. It's outside of my boundaries that I have set. So if I want to have a 99 3-ball, but I don't have shooting in my I can have it, but it's going to cost me more. So it's going to take away from my other things that I upgrade. So now you creating freedom of choice with restrictions, with boundaries, with limitations to a degree, because it's not necessarily limited. It's just saying choose wisely now, because if you don't have that in your archetype system as your 1 or your 2, it's going to cost you more. It's going to tax you more. So it's going to take away from your road to 99. So a prime example would be if I put shooting, and let's say I put playmaking, and I want defense though. I want high defense. So I can put high defense, but it's going to tax my 99 a lot more. It's going to cost me a lot more. So now I can't have high shooting, high defense, high slashing, and all that. I can't do that now, because now I'm going to be limited, right? Because in the actuality, you can't do it all. And we need to get away from this do it all, and we need to create this, hey, if you want to do other things, just know it's going to cost more. So it's going to take away from your primaries. And so if it's taken away from your primaries, you're not going to be able to upgrade a lot of other stuff, right? And then that will create balance in how you build, what you build, and how you go about building it. And then the second thing 2K can do after that process is now you create caps based off your height, weight, size, and so forth. I think we should get into, when it comes to guards, point guards and shooting guards, maybe they're capped at a certain speed instead of a height type thing. Maybe it's a certain speed, right? I don't know. The taller you get, the lower your speed is, but don't give them like 80 speed, because there's 6-7 point guards that has a nice amount of speed per se. And then they start making restrictions on the badges, right? And I don't want to get rid of badges. I don't want to do that, and I don't want to get rid of animations. But they need to create restrictions on what people can unlock. If you have low ball handling, you shouldn't have the same animations as somebody who got 90. That don't make sense. If I got 90 ball handling, why do I got the same animations as somebody who got 80? We dribble the same. It should be tighter dribble. That's a whole nother story. We'll get into another day. But if you have freedom with sort of boundaries, like you're free, but you're not all the way free, okay? You can do whatever you want, but just know there's a price to everything you do. And I think if they do something like this will change the game. This will make it where the gameplay now, because we all know the gameplay is so predicated off badges and animations. Now it's going to be predicated off what you build more so than anything else. What you build, what you implement, what you upgraded is going to matter 10 times more than it ever did in any 2Ks. And I think this will change the game. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts on this new builder system coming, or should come, or can come to NBA 2K23? It's your boy Beck. Live life, trust less, rock and warn the best without God. My life a bit mess. Always remember to have faith, hope, and love.